Hi friends, it's good to see you again. Welcome to another week of learning with Miss Lonnie. This week we're going to do the letter X, and we're also going to talk about zoo animals. So I have a lot of fun games and activities to share with you this week. But first we're going to talk about the letter X. Let me show it to you. There is X. Super simple. You just need two straight lines to make an X, which makes it a lot of fun because you can make an X with lots of different things. Check it out. I made an X with my arms. I can make an X with my fingers. You could get two spoons, couple of sticks, a couple of pencils, any straight things, put them together and make an X. X is an interesting letter because we don't see it very often. One of the ways I like to remember it is because it reminds me of pirates, how they mark their treasures. So I call it the pirate letter, the letter X. Now X usually makes this sound. X, X. You gotta kind of get it back in your throat and go X, X. But you can see on this card that I have an interesting instrument that starts with the letter X, but when I say the name of it, it does not sound like an X sound. This is called does anybody know? Xylophone. It sounds like it starts with the letter Z, but it does start with the letter X. Makes it very confusing, doesn't it? So this is the letter we're going to work on. X. And it says X. Now let me show you something else that starts with the letter X. And this is an X-ray fish. Now why I'm showing you this is because I want to teach you how to sign the letter X. So put your hands up like this. And I want you to bend all your fingers into a fist, except I want you to leave one finger up, like you're pointing at something, but put it up in the air, point up to the air. And then just bend that little pointer a little bit. That is the letter X in sign language. Now, let me show you how we would do it with our body. I showed you how I did it with my arms, and I showed you how I did it with my fingers. But what if I wanted to use my whole body to make an X? I wonder how we would do that. Well, let me show you. There it is. I want you to try it. Arms up and legs out. Let's do it together. I'm going to stand up so we can try it together. Move my chair out of the way so you can kind of see my legs. So I'm going to put my arms out and my legs out. And stretch the letter X. X. It's kind of fun to do, isn't it? Now, I want to show you something about the letter X. You don't see it very much at the beginning of a word. Usually you see X's at the end of the word, like the word fox. Do you hear that X? Fox and box. Those have X's at the end. So I don't have a song about the letter X this week because there are not very many words that start with the letter X. And I want to show you how I know that. I brought a book you may not know about. It's called a dictionary. And a dictionary is full of all the words that we use in our English language. And I wanted to show you one letter, the letter R, and how many words the letter R has. On every page, there are lots and lots of them. Probably can't see very well, but there's lots and lots of words that start with the letter R. I wanted to show you how many there are. Look at how many pages of words that start with the letter R. There's pages and pages and pages and pages and pages. There's a lot of R words. But let me show you about the letter X. There is only one little page. Let me find it. I lost it. Here it is. Here's my little, poor little Y. He's next to the X. There's X, and he has this much on the bottom, and this page. That's it. And there's some weird X words that I do not even know what they mean. I could read them on here and find out what they mean, but I've never heard of them before. So, X is not a letter that is used very often at the beginning of a word. Now let's talk about writing the letter X. I've got my magic board. X is just like going crisscross. It's a little tricky for younger kids because they have to pass the midline when they're doing that. But I'll always start at the top on most letters, like the letter X. So I'm going to start way up on the top, and I'm going to go down. Then I'm going to pick up my pen, start at the top again, and go down. It's not too bad. And the little one's exactly the same, he's just smaller. So I'm going to go down, pick up my pen, start back at the top, go down. Let's try it together. Get a little ink on your finger way up in the sky. And we're going to go sideways down. And go back up, sideways down. That is the letter X. See if you can find some objects around the house to make the letter X out of. You just need two straight somethings. See if you can think about it. Now remember, it makes this funny sound. All right, my friends, until next time, I love you.